Of this event, the last heat, the 9th, is the fastest, so these times will get faster and faster.
Thank you, Mark.
Second of 9 time finals. The time laid down by the first one was very quick, 29.66. We are already breaking that 30-second barrier, folks, so hold on to your seats. This is just getting faster. Arabella Bowie in lane 4 is right next to another Arabella, Lulham. Phoenix and Marlin Coast battling it out, but out wide in lane 8 and lane 9. There's a battle ensuing between Piper Walton and Stella Dodwell. It's so close under the flags. It does go, though, to the central lanes. Lulham had a really good finish, Em.
Yeah, wow, watching these races, there's nothing in it. They were all so close there. We were trying to pick a lane there, and you could have picked anyone. I had my eye on lane number 7. That was a great swim out there. These are amazing times that we're seeing from these young girls. They're only 14 years old, so we head now into heat number 3. I would definitely hide if I was breathing too heavy. I'd make sure that everything is okay there as we head now into heat number 3.
In the water now, we have the third of 4 preliminary finals. And we have a number of visitors out of Singapore in this meet. Zin, Megan Janice Yo is in lane 4. And lane 3 is Michaela Want. Now, Michaela Want is out of West Illawarra. She's probably looking for a time to get in around that 2:25 mark. The 2:18 is the best time so far. MC Bomb, you are very good at keeping track and nailing who's going to be in and out. What do you think the cutoff for this event will be?
Okay, so at the moment we're sitting around that 2:27 mark, depending on how fast this last heat is. Obviously, that second heat was quite fast compared to that first heat, especially Shumak leading the way now. She will sit in that lane number 4 with that 2:18.86 done just before.
We come into the turn here, Brad and Jason. A turn on butterfly is different to the freestyle turn. There's no flip over. What are the rules that are required from a butterfly turn?
Well, definitely, first of all, you must touch the wall with simultaneous 2 hands. Not one hand, then the other, not just one hand, so it has to be both hands on the wall. Then to make sure you move those hands away as fast as you can, rotate whichever dominant hand is over and pivot your hips through. And the only way to do that is make sure you're in the tightest ball possible and then you're pushing off that wall. So turn speed is absolutely critical in butterfly. And you will see here, you want to make sure you touch on a full stroke so you can pull back nice and fast, because when you finish on a half stroke, it's much harder to do.
Absolutely, so you have to get all the way in with a long stroke, hard kick, want to hit that touch pad really hard. And a lot of these athletes aren't necessarily training with touch pads, Em, so it's a bit of an adjustment. There are a few things to be aware of as we see this one finishing off. What do you need to be aware of?
I think just the movement, that sometimes you can get the water between that touchpad, so you can feel that bit of movement there. So getting used to that, I recommend coming in and swimming in that competition pool before you race, just to know what it feels like.
Great race by Yo there. 2:20 gets her in position for a finals berth. And there come the rest, Chloe McCormack. And those 2:25s, 2:26 is probably going to be the cutoff for the top 10.
Yeah, really tight with that heat there. Looking very nice and strong. Mac out in lane 2 did a great swim. As we look at that now, 26 mark being...
And Yo being from Singapore, we've had a few visitors come and scalp the Australians braid, and last night it occurred in some big races.
I really love to see it too because it spurs on our Aussie athletes here, and